2K Sports. I'm
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Mirotic is out there with Vucevic, and it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. And Orlando has possession, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Here's Schroeder, defended by Lin. Harris kicks to Oladipo. Magic moving the ball around, just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Randall. And here is Bryant. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Young with no one around. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Young's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Los Angeles. The Lakers on D. It's a three-point game. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And you know what was most impressive? They've wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played Clark, he's been pretty effective.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread-out system might have limited his playing time.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Harris with it. And Young picks him up defensively. That's good.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Orlando grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, guys, it was just their night. It seemed like they hit every shot they looked at.
Absolutely. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players eventually just infected everybody.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Magic getting the bucket. Kobe goes in, and the shot is good. Bryant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here is Harris. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Oladipo misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, a bit ago, Byron Scott and I were able to chat. He told me they always have to be ready, especially against this team, because of their discipline and focus offensively. He said they can embarrass you if you're not attentive at the defensive end. We've got to stick to our principles and do all the little things at that end of the floor. Kevin, his team able to get the win in their last matchup. We'll see if they can get it done tonight.
Doris, thanks. No better way to enforce your defense if you can keep that defensive shooting percentage to a minimum.
And for that to happen, Kevin, it's going to take a complete group effort defensively.
Steve, that's an excellent point. Defending a team that really can stroke it like this requires an awful lot of good communication among all the defenders. Everybody has to be chattering and aware of where bodies are at all times.
Here's Lin. After the Magic pick up 2. Now the dish to Hill.
Watch out
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
So it's Orlando now after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Harris. And Young comes over to help. Here's Vucevic. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. The Lakers in the lead. Feeds it to Bryant. Hill, a screen on Oladipo. Hill sets the screen for Bryant. He kicks it to Hill. Dishes to Randall. Young from outside. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the left wing. Kicks it to Mirotic. Shoots it up. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper. Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Here's Oladipo. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
You know, the Magic are still clearly in the process of rebuilding, but sooner or later, and I think it'll be sooner, they'll be looking to get back into the playoffs with the kind of talent they've started to collect.
Now, here is Mirotic, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Harris kicks to Vucevic. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve, no doubt.
And with the Magic 2 consecutive years now, Steve, where they've been beaten out of the playoffs, but that could change soon.
Well, this franchise has had so much success since it started that even a 2-year absence from the playoffs seems like a drought for them. In fact, 4 years is the longest they've ever gone without making the playoffs, and that was when they were actually formed in 1989.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Pass to Oladipo. Harris outside. 4 on the shot clock. Oladipo, the pass to Mirotic, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers. The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Orlando. Tony Snell's checked in for Victor Oladipo.
The Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks, that was only the 6th time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s, that the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
Here's Clarkson. And there's the feed to Johnson. In the corner, it's Ellington. No good on the 3. And for the Lakers last season, Steve, with the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games.
Nikola Vucevic has a basketball pedigree. I mean, it's pretty impressive. His father played professionally in Europe for more than 2 decades, including for the Yugoslavian national team. His mother was a player as well. So you might say his DNA was set up to play the game.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Andre Bluch, he's checked in for Mirotic. McCollum comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Norris Cole in for Schroeder. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Vucevic, a growing celebrity in his native Montenegro, building on his family's basketball legacy.
Yeah, Vucevic, perhaps not a household name yet in the United States, but the way he's begun his career, that may not be the case for long.
They get it back, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain. possession.
Let's get a glimpse at how the Lakers are doing right now here early in the season yet in the NBA stats. 10th in three-point field goal percentage. 14th in field goal percentage. And for opponent scoring numbers, not so strong. Only in the top 20 in the league in that category. They leave a lot to be desired at the defensive end.
Yeah, this is a team that shoots the ball well, and I think the key is their accuracy from the three-point line. You look at that number in the top 10, as you talked about, Clark. You know, they've leaned on this of late particularly, and I think their success from the three-point line has really allowed their offense to open up and become more balanced.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Orlando. Johnson, a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
And Cole kicks to McCollum. From outside the arc, and again it's Orlando with the three.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
The pass to Boozer. Takes the turnaround Jay. The shot will not go. And Orlando the other way now.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Here's Cole, right now averaging 5 points a game. McCollum kicks to Snell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Clarkson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Miami, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And of course, Orlando, 4.5 games behind.
Well, looking at Orlando, they've certainly gotten off to a great start, and it wasn't expected from most. This was a team that had low expectations, but a really quick start here.
Yeah, pleasant surprise to start the season. They've gotten off on the right foot, and, you know, we may have to revise our expectations for this club. They look pretty tough right now.
Black's checked in for Carlos Boozer. Here's McCollum. Misses the three. Lakers shooting just 35% to start the game. Here's Clarkson. Cole with the rebound. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. He dishes it to O'Quinn. Here's Snell. He's guarded by Davis. And Cole kicks over to Watch. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. You look at Johnson, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
What a percentage that is from the three-point line. That's amazing, especially from long range. That deep touch, incredible.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers trail by 7. Now Ellington, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And he gets it to go.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
2-for-1 chance here.
Yeah, let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Cole dishes to Butch. Passes to McCollum. Orlando moving the ball around. Snell, that's good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Davis. Clarkson passes to Ellington. Off target from outside. Now here's McCollum, guarded.